Wagwan ninjas and ninja rats. It's your boy Hive to the DARDO. That was my name and this is the real edits. Karibu kwa shughuli nyingine mwecheche. Nilikuwa tu na scroll kwa simu yangu and then came across another MrBeast video. It seems he passed through Kenya again. I don't know how many times mjamaa atakuja Kenya and do shit and okay, see shit like do things. I'm saying shit as things. Do things and he just lives like that. Anakuja anapiga shughuli ana left. You know, so mi nilikuwa tu nazurura tu hapo kwa TikTok, nikaona mtu amepost some videos. Nikaona ya kwanza nikadhani maybe ni kitu ya kitambo. Nikaona ya pili nikadhani maybe ni kitu ya, nikaona ya tatu nikaona huyu mjamaa ndani alikuwa Kenya, because I believe we did another review of him being in Kenya and hakikisha watu kadhaa wamepata matibabu and operations that they needed. Now this ninja has come again to Kenya. Okay, he has gone through Africa and all over the world building schools. And he has done it in a very interesting way. And me hadi nashindwa. Okay, I've seen that he passed through Kenya and he has built some schools in Kenya. So he's going to build 10 schools around the world, right? So I don't know how many he's going to build in Kenya, but around the world, I believe he has distributed each school for 10 continents, or I don't know, or 10 countries, I don't know. But okay, me nataka tuingie tu kwa video tuone what he did, if he ever did it in Kenya, and if he ever did it, what he did in Kenya, right? Because this guy is proving to be something else, man.
In this video, we are building 10 schools all around the world. Over 200 million children sadly don't have access to a safe school. So I decided not only to build schools for these kids, but also feed them for years, save them from illegal child labor farms, and prevent them from drinking infected water.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Build 10 schools all over the world and make sure that they are fed for a whole year. That's crazy, man. Sasa hapa wanasiasa wetu wanapigana tu, yani our politicians in Africa tu kazi yao ni kurushiana mdomo kwa mic, but they are not doing shit. They are not doing anything. We just have to, yani mtu anafaa, yani someone comes from some other continent in the world. He's not a politician, he's not anything. He's just a YouTuber. Uses his money, builds something for, like, in a month he has done something. Me as a nini, like I don't get why our leaders, like, they instead of making a lot of noise, they should be doing something.
Need to film this. We got water! This video will change the lives of tens of thousands of people around the world. Which brings us to our first school in Ghana.
We built this one?
No, that's the old school. You think I would build that?
No.
You know that...
That's the... Okay. Hii kitu saa zingine huwa inanisumbua akili sana. Andi na ujue alikam na timu yake yote. Ndio ujue this meant big time for him. Like alikam na timu yake.
Me and Chandler, let's tear down this rust bucket of a school. Oh! Keep punching! This school is so dangerous that it was actually ordered by government officials to be torn down.
Yeah, they tear down but they don't build. Kazi yao tu ni kuoda kutear down but they never build.
Who's ready to see the new school? Go check out your new school. Go have fun. What do you guys think of it? We're also within walking distance building a brand new well. I love seeing them all this happy. Let's keep building school! And that's only the start of all the lives we are going to positively impact. Now, unlike the last school, this one doesn't need to be torn down. Yeah, I can take that. Yeah. So we're gonna completely refurbish it. It's crazy to think that over 250 kids go to school here in these conditions. I knew I had to go all out for them. Step 1 is repainting the walls.
Oh, I get it. You're leaving the short parts for me.
Yes. Why do you think you're here, babe?
But the ninja came even with his babe, man. The ninja came even with his babe. This guy is just a mere YouTuber. Mi hata najaribu kufigure how much does he make with YouTube, man. Okay, I believe he even gets like sponsors. Amefika to that extent where he gets sponsors who chip in and all that. But why are our Nini not doing this? Like, where are our leaders, the one that we appoint to give this power, and we give them all the resources, right? We give them the resources where they hao ndo wanashughulikia do yetu, but they can't do such, even a mere, like, lazima kuwe tu na agenda tu, yani sikati kuna kuwa na agenda, but kwao the agenda is for them to benefit, not even nini. Alafu utapata even what this ninja did, haikuwa branded MrBeast. Like, it was not even, he just came and left. He did this thing, just did a video, which is going to get millions of views and is going to earn from it, and then he just leaves. He doesn't even have to brand like it's been done by MrBeast.
I understand my role.
New ceiling, new walls, new floor, like brand new. And not only did we fix their old classrooms, but we built them 2 brand new schoolrooms that the kids have never seen before. Come on in. This is their first time seeing their brand new classrooms. Go check it out. Oh my gosh, look how excited they are. I was not lying when I said over 250 kids go to school here. And now they have 2 brand new classrooms that they can learn in. What do you guys think of the new classrooms? Yeah, they're so happy. Here, let's go inside. Yeah.
We are very happy of it.
Yes.
And we are proud of you people.
Yes, let's go. So, some of these kids have never played with a toy in their entire life. They are having so much freaking fun.
This is a public school. You'll never see this in a public school. Ever. It's very, like, it's sad to say. You'll never see such type of nini in a public school. Even if it is you happen in private schools. Like, in a public school to see such, tricky.
Just hanging out and messing around. Not only will school attendance go up, but they're also going to have way more fun. I'm so happy we did this project. The principal told me that those 2 teachers spend 1/3 of their salary on getting to work and up to an hour a day driving to the school, which obviously is very brutal and not sustainable. And why? Joseph and Emmanuel, take off your blindfolds and look at your brand new home. Come on inside.
Wow. All I can say is wow. So this ninja decides to build the teachers, the 2 teachers. Shule aliwa build, like, he decided to build for them houses. Ndo akuwage close to nini. Yeah, that's crazy.
Come check it out. Look at this bad boy. Yes.
Fully fun. Fully fun.
You guys aren't sharing this apartment. This is your apartment. Come with me.
Wow.
This is your side. Yes.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys for being great teachers. And we didn't stop here with these apartments. When we first got here, I noticed something I just couldn't ignore. We don't need to film this. For over a decade now, this river is where the entire village gets their water from. And nearly 80% of their population, including kids, have parasitic worms in their intestines, which literally breaks my heart. That's why we drilled them a brand new well, not only for the school, but for the hundreds of people in the surrounding community. You know what that is? That's fresh water. The schools now have clean water to drink. We also built bathrooms so they no longer have to pee and poop in the woods. And we built sinks over here that gets water from their brand new well. And we even built a kitchen. We are going all out for this school. Come on in. This kitchen has everything they'll need to provide school lunches every day. I wanted to tell you guys, every single school day for the next 5 years, we're going to give all the students a free lunch.
Fuck. Yo, did I even say that? Why did I even say that? Yo, 5 years. 5 years. Unajua mimi Kenya inanibother ni ati. This ninja comes to Africa, does this, and leaves. Just for a few weeks or a month maybe, because it doesn't take a day to build it yote. Maybe for a month, and he does it and leaves. So we elect leaders there, they stay there for more than 5 years and they do nothing. And if they are going to do it, they will brand it for like this one was built by nini. Yani hakuna mtu atafanya kitu tu na roho safi. And they make money from us.
Wow. I'm short of words. I don't even know what to say.
Pick a date anywhere on this calendar.
2030?
May of 2030, we will give them premium.
Gonna do that? Just like that?
Just like that, it's covered.
I'm super excited.
Yes.
This is great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, go tell them, go for it.
I'm gonna tell them. For the next 5 years, they are going to feed all of us every day. Jimmy,
Shout out to the Rockefeller Foundation for helping us out with such a...
Okay, Rockefeller Foundation. I don't know ninjas or education. These are the people who started education. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you start education, man, you must make sure that infrastructure iko sawa. I don't blame them. Okay, there is a bit, kuna a bit of nini kikam when people are talking about the Rockefellers and all that, but yeah, they're the ones who started education and all that. But Africa imekuwa very misnini when it comes to education, and making sure that MrBeast making sure that infrastructure imebuildiwa ndo aweze kulearn, then man, crazy.
Worthy cause. You guys don't have to chant my name. Thank you. You don't have to. We actually spent over $500,000 on this compound right here. Not including any other schools, just here. And
that is, that's $500,000. That's 50 million, right? Alafu juzi nasikia sijui 42. Okay, nasikia sijui tulitumia 42 billion kutengeneza, sijui tunatumia 42 billion kutengeneza Bomas.
We're not done. That figure is going to cross over $1 million by the end of this year, just into developing this school and the community around it.
So this is just
better life.
ilibidi wameonesha. So they are building a whole nini school for.
So the kids and the teachers, the structures we built will impact generations to come. And it's kind of funny because we built so much here that they actually named me the chief of development.
Jimmy, when you say you do it.
You didn't have to go this above and beyond, but thank you. This is our next school. And kids, can you please leave? I need all of you to just get out of here because you see this building we were in is older than me. And the roof could collapse on them while they're just learning, which they learn here every single day and is completely unacceptable. So as you can see, we are going to start tearing down this school.
That's some nice editing. Because we make a green screen, there's some kind of editing. Unajua tu mjamaa kuna penye amekuwa cut out from nini alafu akawekwa hapo. But this guy nini kwa video production yake, that ni crazy, man. He just anafanya video zake tu zinakaa tu very interesting to watch.
Because I don't want these kids to be killed while learning. I mean, that is literally one of the most tragic things that could ever happen. Which is why we replaced our old school with this brand new 2-story school. With the school now doubled in size, over 300 children can now attend this school that has 8 massive, fully furnished classrooms.
Thank you, Mr. Bean, for caring for our children.
Fully fun.
Also, right beside the brand new 2-story school, built a well powered by solar panels with a water storage facility. And this water isn't just for the school, it also is for the 1,000 people that live in this community around here. We're not here to check boxes and build schools. We're here to fundamentally change the lives of the communities. Providing a safe school for these kids means they're not forced into illegal child labor, which is Feastable's mission and why we pay all our farmers a living income reference price while auditing and remediating child labor on our farm. And also why we build schools in 11 different communities for the children of Ghana.
Thank you.
But child labor isn't the only problem we're fixing. This next school is so run down, it's nearly impossible.
Sasa hapa ni Kenya, man. This ninja came in Kenya. Angalia situation hiyo shule. Hii ni Kenya, angalia situation hiyo shule. Mira njue MP na nini wa hizo area ni kina nani. Na hata senator na governors. Which county is this? I would really like to know which county is this. Hii ni shule. And we are spending billions building stadiums. Stadiums itatumiwa for only a day. For only maybe a nini, and then misplaced priorities, man.
Possible for the students to learn. This is what their old classrooms look like.
When it rains, it floods.
Really?
Yeah, and then the water also gets...
No, madam ni kama yeye ndio nini wa MrBeast when it comes to Kenya. Like yeye ndio liaison wa MrBeast when it comes to Kenya. Because she has been in a lot of videos zake. Ile kutibu watu, even the first one in Yalibi boreholes. You know?
So it's very muddy when it's raining.
So over the next several months, we built them an entirely new school from the ground up. The last of the 7 classrooms is now done. Let's see what the kids think. Come on in! No joke, none of the teachers have let any of these kids in. This is the very first time they've ever been inside.
It looks like they're excited for their new classroom.
They are loving the new school. This is why we're doing this video. And we didn't just build them a brand new school, including providing each of the classrooms with brand new desks. But also, 8 months ago, we built this kitchen for the old school that was here, and every single school day for the next 5 years at this school, we are giving
5 years, Buddha. But you have to go free. 5 years. 5 years. Hii ndio kitu yenye nani ilimshinda. Okay, but for the county, they are providing for the whole... Like they are providing for the whole nini. But how hard can it be if you're being provided kama uko na resources? How hard can it be? Because do iko as much as tunasema do iko, right? But ukisikia what they are doing with this money as leaders, and then mtu from kutoka sijui wapi anakuja in a few months ashabuild shule na amehakikisha for the 5 years they will be there. Like when for the 5 years hiyo shule itakuwa kila mtu atakuwa anafidiwa for free.
Free student, free food.
We're going to need more classrooms, Junior. There's going to be more kids wanting food.
Well, that's why we built 7.
We just did that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Let's go to the next school. This is a school feeding program that we actually set up a year ago. And here we are a year later, and the school lunch program is still in effect. Every single school day, the kids are getting a free school lunch. And because of our meal program, school attendance has gone up 10% and climbing. And when I saw the state of these classrooms during that video, I knew we had to do something. Which is why, of course, we hooked them up with a brand new school. And we didn't just build these students 1 classroom, not 2 classrooms, not 3 classrooms. We built them 10 classrooms. And all 10 of these...
So mpaka grade 10.
combined is just one of the 10 schools we're building in this video. Let's see what the kids think. Are you ready to see your new classroom? Follow me!
Wanna come see it?
Look how excited they are to see their new classroom. New class! New class!
New class! New class!
They're grabbing my hand. Oh, come on in! If it weren't for the school that we just built, these kids would go to school every day in fear of their own classroom. And I'm just so happy that that's no longer an issue these kids have to worry about. You guys like the
as much as tunasema like this one is a very unique reality to like it's si ngumu. Like with zile resources I believe Kenya tuko nazo si ngumu to like to put our priorities kuweka priorities zetu straight, you know, because I believe Bomas, we don't need that much to renovate Bomas. We don't need that much to build a stadium. No. I don't believe we need that much to build a stadium. I believe we just need order and resources we are paying afar, you know, and sheria ifuatwe inafaa ndio tuweze kupata like mara 10 ya what this ninja is doing. This ninja doesn't need atuwai kuwa na msee anatoka kutoka sijui wapi kuja kutu nini kujengea mashule, and we have leaders who can provide need for that. This is sad to see saa zingine, but I appreciate this ninja. He sees a problem and then he solves it hapo like teki hakuna ati maswali mingi.
New classroom.
I
built this just for you guys. But there's so many other students around the world that don't even have a school them.
Ini mtaa gani kwanza? Before hata ini mtaa gani? Which mtaa is this? I want to see. Ini mtaa gani? Sijui Nyakewinja. Niliona ikianza sijui ilikuwa imeanza.
Possible for the students to learn. Communities for the children of God is so run down, it's nearly
Nyakichiwa primary school. Nyakichiwa primary school iko wapi? Hebu tuambieni jawabu kwa nini. Where is Nyakichiwa primary school? Inakaa tu Kisii, sijui kwa nini. Ina sound tu Kisii, Nyakichiwa. Nilikuwa nasema Nyakewinja, Nyakichiwa primary school. Wewe mnadhani hii primary school iko wapi? Where do you think hii primary school iko? Where do you think where is this primary school? Because nini wa huko this is a very embarrassment, man. Ini embarrassment ingine genje sana. Genje. Because we can't have children. Kama tunasema story ya education, we can't have children wanasomea places kama hizi.
You guys gotta stay in school. I built this just for you guys. But there's so many other students around the world that don't even have a school themselves. And we're gonna build the first high school this town has ever had. This entire town has to share one school from middle school all the way through high school. Their principal is forced to work out of her car, and we're here.
Budani wa sasa ni wale wazungu tunasemaga. Pia kuna watu wanakapitia, kuna wazungu wanakapitia huku nje.
Here to build them a brand new high school. And we start.
But funny thing, he never says where. Okay, he does say because ameonyesha nini. So huku ni Mexico, right? Yeah. Ama nimekosea?
We're gonna build the first high school this town has ever had. This entire town has to share one school from middle school all the way through high school. Their principal is forced to work out of her car, and we're here to build them a brand new high school. And we start by building each individual wall and linking them together.
If I was picturing building schools, I didn't think it would be this. I thought it'd be like a hammer and a nail or something.
Okay, one wall down. Wall number 2.
Let's go.
There we go. Wall number 3. This school is coming together very quickly. Well, the outline. Still gotta pour concrete in. We're building nice schools, trust me. Let's lock it in place and bring in the roof. Now me and 50 volunteers are just gonna throw the roof on the school. Some might call it raising the roof.
Okay, this is a very interesting way of building, Nini. Of building.
I'll give it to you. That was good. Thanks, man. That was good. Oh, they're going. Oh, okay. I'm not even touching it. No, it's not tall enough.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. So now, as you can see, we have half the roof. Now we just gotta do the other side. We look like we're about to go to war.
It's interesting ya kubuild, ya kuconstruct. Because it's high time pia tumefika kwa inaitwaje? History ya kubuild na concrete. Like we need to find other better ways za kubuild. Ndio hata kuminimize time, resources, because construction is expensive. So this is a very interesting way, Joe. Watu wanini mkuje muibe hizi vitu.
Here they come. Ready?
Oh, God. This thing is heavy.
Second roof is up.
We did it. This next gen of building material will be filled with concrete, making this school stand strong for generations. And while the boys began reinforcing the walls with concrete, I had one more surprise for the most important part.
And this one looks like a cheaper way to build, right? Now this is in zile places you affected na sijui hurricanes, sijui wapi, sijui nini. But Kenya, we don't get that. We just get maybe some small floods and some wind, but na some landslides. but si zile ni catastrophic. Hii ni drone iko hapa. I can see a drone here. Kuna drone iko hapa jo. Ama mimi naona vitu zangu. Anyway, this is a cheaper way of building. I don't know why we don't try to advance
the school. You are the principal of their old school, and I heard that for the last decade you've worked out of your car.
Sí, desde mi coche tengo mis documentos porque no tengo un espacio propio.
So right next to the brand new school, we built her very own office.
Es tu nueva oficina.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, me van a hacer llorar. Gracias, Jimmy.
No problem. No more working out of your car. You now have a brand new office with your brand new school. But this school can't be considered complete without one last surprise. We also made you guys a brand new soccer field. Go, 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 go. Shout out to Televisa Foundation for helping us build this. Anyways, let's go build more schools. And the next schools we're building might be the hardest of them all the way in Ecuador. Imagine living so far into the...
So this ninja went to Mexico, built a high school, and also built an man, vitu zingine tu yani. Vitu zingine ja.
Jungle that you're left to fend for yourself. Well, that's the reality for these next two schools. And because they have no help this far into the rainforest, we're doing everything it takes to get there.
We had to take 2 plane rides. We're now on a 3-hour boat ride. Then we have to off-road for an hour and a half.
And when we arrived, we learned how the rain prevents these kids from learning.
No podía dar clase cuando llueve y es imposible.
Tin roofs make it absolutely impossible to hear anybody in here.
Nakumbuka hadi Mira imani ilikuwa nasoma kwa shule fulani hapo ya mabati jo. So kukinyesha we were very happy because kwanza hiyo time nilikuwa nafurahi sana. Because kunanyesha in the first place. Kitu ingine kwa hiyo class unapata maybe bulb iko class moja. Maybe bulb ni moja ama ni mbili, and then the other class hakuna bulb, you know. Na maybe saa ni jioni, like jioni classes zime extend because sasa okay ilikuwa Raima, so tulikuwa natoka kitu 6 because mimi nilikuwa natoka kitu 6 hiyo time. So when it rains buda, shule ni ya mabati, you know. When it rains shule ni ya mabati, you are so excited you mtasoma. Kwa nini juu pia class kuna venye ilikuwa na leak ndani, and then we had to connect like 2 classes. Hizo classes ndio hao wengine wapate light, unaona. So moments za kunyesha basi zilikuwa zinabamba kwa sababu hatungesoma. So personally me ilikuwa inanibamba hiyo moment, and sometimes ilikuwa na bamba, sometimes sasa ikifika inanyesha and you have to go home. Sasa ndio story nyingine sasa, because you have to like sasa itabidi umengoja mvua iishe mzazi akukujie, or maybe ilikuwa tu yani, you know, ilikuwa hate and love association. I can say, but it is what it is. So anyway.
Students, they cannot learn anything without proper conditions.
How high do the waters get?
It gets above your needs.
Forget about learning, that's just dangerous.
So we got to replacing the old weathered schools with 2 brand new elevated schools specifically designed to ensure all the students are safe from the rain.
More than 50 kids now are able to come back to school with the better conditions.
¿Los niños están contentos?
Yeah, and I believe if schools have amazing infrastructures, because pia nimekuwa na chance ya kuenda pia nje, and you know, nimekuwa na chance ya kukua nje and observe and see how nje kuko, you know, and nimekuwa lucky pia kuenda to these amazing countries. Okay, this I can say kind of first world countries, you know, and uone tu infrastructure yao ya shule, and buda our watu wame level up despite conditions za huko. Shule zao ziko top notch, you know, like wamehakikisha shule ziko top notch hadi inakuwa exciting kukua shule, you know, hadi watu wako excited kwenda shule because they have everything and anything they need in school, you know. They are not stressed, yani hakuna ati kufikiria sijui utasoma wapi, sijui utafika saa ngapi, because school buses ziko, security iko nini, like hadi mtu yako excited kwenda shule, you know.
And to welcome the hundreds of students these schools will educate over their lifetime, we replaced their dangerous wooden bridge with a much safer metal bridge.
Now these kids don't have to be in fear every time they go to school.
And now that these kids have a fun place to learn, we're off to help others do the same all the way in the United States.
So kuna hadi US pia. That's very interesting. Okay. Unaniambia pia US kuna issues za mashule.
Oak Creek Academy is a school for students that have neurodivergent needs.
So this one is a special school. This one is a special school.
Try to provide different opportunities for them to grow and excel in a safe space.
How's it going, everybody? And the best place for this group of students to learn isn't inside the classroom, but rather outside the school. Data shows that neurodivergent kids learn better outside in the wilderness than when they're cramped together inside a room. Which is why I teamed up with Lowe's to build the perfect learning.
So this was that's unasema yenyewe these first world countries zinakuwaga like zime nini, we can say like US it's a first world country, zinakuwaga yani zinakuwaga already zimefikiria mbele, cause sasa mimi najaribu kufikiria what if, cause I believe even in US peke yake kuna children with this condition, right? And I believe pia in Africa we have children with this condition. Sasa hadi unajiuliza like in Kenya how are they treated, or what have we built for them to accommodate, you know, ama wanna go through the same system and furthermore wanna need special care and special nini, because sasa at the end of the day isn't it like we need to be thinking about as a leadership in Kenya, you know, and as Kenyans. Kama unajua unaenda kupiga kura, unaenda kufanya nini, you know, hizi ndio vitu unafaa ufikirie, like you need to be thinking a step ahead, you know, because I believe kids when you're on the same condition, you know, in these parts of Africa wanna go through the same rough system ya education enye haitawa accommodate, unaona. And then again we unapata mzazi ana end up, you know, kufanya anafanya vitu zingine extreme, man, you know, cause sasa hawezi manage, cause sasa we don't have system zenye zina nini, unaona. So this ninja alienda US, me I thought like then that's how you need to understand, like uko infrastructure iko sawa, that they don't need MrBeast to build them schools, but ikifika sasa ni speciality where they need special schools for special need, he chips in and he does what is needed to be done, you know. So I think in Africa we need to be thinking about that. See, kufikiria kuhusu bombers is it's a cultural thing, maybe at least in tourism and all that, but we don't need to be spending almost 40 billion for that, you know. Alafu ukiingia huku informal places hakuna structures, or you wanasoma places zingine crazy, as much as tuna insist about shule and all that, you know, like sahi kuna watu wenye wanasoma chini ya nini, you know, parents need to yani inabidi ndio mtoto wako asome place fiti, you need to look for a private school. Public ni crazy, public is a mess, man. Public school ni mess, you know. And if a leader does something, yo buda lazima aweke jina yake na yake kila kitu, which at the end of the day, like they want us to applaud for doing what they need to be doing, you know. And if kama hawezi ifanya hivyo, they need to facilitate it, you know, because they have the power, they have the resources, you know. Hata kama maybe senator, MP afai kunini, you know, these MPs, this wakienda pale parliament, they need to put in like policies, you know, bills that facilitate this kind of nini
center for these kids. Everyone you see wearing red works for Lowe's and is volunteering on their own time to give these kids a space where they can learn and excel.
How is building this place going to help with the kids?
This is going to become a new type of environment that they currently don't have, where they have permission to play with nature.
So basically this is like an earthly version of a playground.
Yeah.
In a previous video, we talked about how Lowe's wanted to make 10 million square feet of impact. And they actually crushed their goal. And this year, they're actually committed to over 2,000 projects of impact and more than 200,000 volunteer hours.
Place inakanga tu different too. Like inakanga different. I had someone akibonga akisema hadi ukitake pictures majuzi inakanga fiti kuliko. I don't know, alikuwa anasema because of the sun and everything, siji story ya equator. I didn't get to finish that video. So, but okay. I don't know, alikuwa anasema kuhusu equator. Nilifika tu hapo kwa equator nikanini because pia I was not getting okay. But it's very interesting kwa nini because yeah, ukienda majuu when you take pictures they look amazing. Like they look amazing. Lakini pia ukiangalia the scenery, okay, we have good scenery. Skatai. Unaona, but ukienda kama the cities, ukienda places kama hizi, unaona, like they look good. They are well maintained. You know, like utenda upate sijui matakataka sijui wapi. So ukienda Nairobi, like there's only specific places unaweza piga picha. You know, uwezi piga tu picha kila mahali. Umeshika, for your picture to look good lazima utafute mahali fiti. You know, specific. You know, but majuu, like ukienda anywhere, you know, the places are well maintained and you can take a picture na itaka fiti. So as much as alikuwa anasema kuhusu equator, so I don't know why he was saying about that and the sun and all that, you know, but pia infrastructure yetu, maintenance yetu ya places and everything, it's so bad, you know, that adimtu uko because ukiangalia mali kama the Gulf is another place, right? The Gulf ni place, ni desert kabisa, but pia ukiteka picture there it looks amazing because the places are very well maintained. You know, you come to the city, very well maintained. Ukienda kwa residential areas, very well maintained. Hutapata tu uchafu tu ovyo. The roads are clean, they're cleaned every day. You know, so sometimes even I second Mwafrika when he says enyewe. Ukienda Nairobi, like the last time nilienda tao, actually it's been a while, it's been even months since nilienda tao. Like, see place I enjoyed being at, because my sis like si enjoy kukua because it's overcrowded. Hookers wako kila mahali, barabara ni chafu, you know, like I'm sorry that I'm not complain about nini, but you ndio kuko man, barabara ni chafu, you know, light, yeah, like chaos. Matatu zinapita vile zinataka, zinapark penye zinataka, ndio hizo ndudi, like everything is everything. Hakuna traffic laws zinafuatwa, you know.
Nationwide. Bring in the moon. My bad, I missed slightly, my bad. I did that on purpose. Helping people has been a part of Lowe's DNA for over 100 years. So I want to say thank you so much, Lowe's, for being a partner with us and just your commitment to doing good all around the world. We got ourselves a playhouse. I hope they really like that, because it's heavy. If you want to learn more, scan this QR code or click the link in the description, and you can see how you can get involved. And after putting the finishing touches on the rest of this learning center, it was finally time to bring these children to their new classroom.
Learning center.
The kids are just so excited. What a gift. It's just way more open, way more natural, and just provides way more opportunities for imagination and creativity.
Thank you, MrBeast. MrBeast.
And for our final school, we're headed to India. To a school so overcrowded that hundreds of eager students don't have enough room to learn.
We did not have our own classrooms.
So, I mean, with over 400 students, how many classrooms do you guys have total? 6 classrooms.
Wow.
Okay.
So
India no so much eating. Like they sit down and.
Oh, we built them this brand new 3-story school. And because many of these kids have to walk over an hour in the dark on busy and dangerous roads just to get to school.
We're gifted a bus.
That's right, we bought them their own school bus.
So I'm very happy that my students, especially the girls, will come safely.
All right, guys, we're going to your brand new classroom. Are you guys excited? Yeah! I'm excited too! Let's go! Yeah!
Students, they also are very excited to go on our new school. So I'm very thankful for
This is India, man.
the Yuva Foundation. They have given such a huge building to us.
Hooray!
I just wanted to say that I'm not the best with this kind of stuff, but from the bottom of my heart, oh, we got a little munchkin right there. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. We wouldn't be able to change these kids' lives, the teachers' lives, the entire community's lives were changed because you guys watched these videos and allowed us to do this. You're why we can spend over...
So this ninja builds schools, 10 schools all over the world. Ndo ujue pia ni interesting. Like, Maju, what did he do, Maju? Okay, venye alienda US, when he went back to the US, he built a special school for special kids. But Kenya, Africa, we need tuko mbali sana. Ndio tuanze kuongea mambo ya special schools. Unaona? Kwa sasa najaribu kufikiria like that's wenyewe tuko mbali tu now to like we are very far from these first world countries, the so-called first world countries, you know, because infrastructure yao iko top notch, you know. And ukiangalia and ukikuja Gulf they made sure that they walichukulia advantage the moment they made money. Hakufikiria venye wata nini politicians wao. What they did, they made sure that they have the best infrastructure. That's why now the Middle East economy is part of the first world. You know, Africa, we have all the resources, everything. But sasa, tamaa yetu, tamaa ya leadership kukula buda. Na maybe ile culture flani ya like lazima tukule. Like, kuna that kind of a culture yani. You know, lazima mtu tu akule, lazima sijui nini, lazima, you know.
$3 million building these 10 schools. Which
$3 million starts. $3 million starts. 300 million Kenya shillings. Same. So 300 million Kenya shillings can build very modern schools in Kenya. That's crazy. Because tunasemanga a classroom it cost 1M, ndio. So nakuniambia 300 million shillings, Kenya shillings. That's 300. Okay, a standard classroom. That's 300 classes.
over time will teach over 18,000 students. You're why we could build wells to provide fresh drinking water and make it safer to get around with buses and bridges, helping these communities not just for now, but for generations to come. I hope this is just the beginning. Like, I have big ambitions, and I hope throughout the history of the MrBeast channel, we were able to save and change millions more lives. And so I'm just very grateful for all of you that watch the videos. Thank you so much. Huge thanks to our partners at T-Mobile for helping make this video possible, and for the incredible work they do in education, connecting students through their Project 10 Million program.
Yeah. Now that's MrBeast for you. You changed their lives by subscribing. I'm going to like this video, man. This ninja just did it, man. Like, he just did it. Okay, this is an any. This is this is some video he does. Like alifanyaga. But anyway, this is super embarrassing for Nini. Like, sasa ngoja jamaa amekuja Afrika na mtu unadhani watu wao wanaona nini? Like wanaona mzungu ni savior, you know. Hiyo ndio kitu watakuwa wakiona ever since, and that's why Waafrika tunaonaga wazungu ndio masavior. Like, that's why Yesu ni representation ya mzungu, you know. That's why when we see mzungu tunaonaga tu Yesu, you know, because this is what they do, and we'll end up worshiping them because of this. Vitu kidogo vizenye tu nini wetu wanaweza do, you know, like what the Russian guy alikuja. Si ati ni mjamaa ako na do, si ati ni mjamaa ako na nini. Yeye aliweza tu kubuy meta nini vicha $400, aliweza tu kubuy meta glasses and come. And what did you do to women, you know? Alifanyia nini wanawake, you know? It became a very big nini, because this ninja alikuja anaenda kwa barabara, you know, anabongesha tu mamada, like, vitu zingi mimi hazikuwa zina make sense. Like how will someone just from nowhere akusimamisha and then akwambia uende kwake after what we have had happen in Kenya? Like watu wamekufika kwa MBA, mademo wamekufika kwa BNB nini. Kwani ni cause walikuwa wanaona mjamaa wanaona savior, you know, wanaona mjamaa atanitoa kwa block, unaona nimepata, you know. As much as it happen, pia men, some men even be wanataka wamama wazungu, you know, enda coast wa Italiano wanabeba mademu wazungu kwa mbaya, you know. But for us, at the end of the day, even though itakuwaga sasa hawa watu wei after wametengenezwa shule na mjamaa, they will always wakiona mzungu akikuja shule yao, you know, no. Ni kama tu how wakikam church before ilikuwa hivyo. Like when I was young, nikienda church, wazungu wakikam kwa church yetu, like unaona ni kama ni kitu kingine different, and it has always been like that. Imagine sasa niko hiyo miaka yenye niko sasa and still watu bado wako in the same loop. Wakiona wazungu wanaona like saviors, wanaona watu wengine hawezi ni untouchables, you know. And vitu zenye sisi tunaweza jifanyia, like we need a mzungu to come from I don't know where, from huko penye ametoka ndo akuje afanye in few months. Ashafanya Kenya amefanya, amebuild Kenya amebuild, na amekisha 5 years watu hiyo wamekula. Sisi mpaka sasa hiyo wanapiga na story ya siji inaitwa je story ya watu kukula, you know. Ndidi Nyoro alijenga mashule hapa nao kila mahali, everybody singing and celebrating the ninja. Na this is something that he's supposed to be doing because he gets the funding for it. So in kitu wanafanya, they don't need any applause because they were elected for that, you know. Make sure that we have good schools, we have everything. Sorry for ranting, but it's sad kuona vitu guys. So anyway, hii haikuwa hype session, haikuwa nini, ni vitu nilikama cross it and I had to see and for myself, you know. Anyway, this is the real edits and I'm hyped to the DARD. Order is my name. And remember to like, subscribe, share and also comment. And if you're doing so without doing the latter, man, do it as fast as you can so that ndio pia tuku enlightened na tuone vitu zingine si lazima zi happen ndio to move forward. Like we can do these things for ourselves. Si mtu mwingine anafaa kutoka nje ndio akuje afanye. Anyway, it is what it is.